Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Realness with 3 S's. I'm your host, Chantele Francis here. I'm finally back to talk about Love Island USA Season 7. This cast has dropped today, and I have no idea who I'm going to be watching for the next couple months. So I thought that I'd just do a live reaction to who is going to be on the cast. So let's do it.
Come on. This looks insane.
What it do, baby? Everybody watch out.
All right, so far it seems like there's a lot of money being put into the production. Like I guess every year that it becomes more popular, more successful, it looks like they have a little bit of a higher production value. Maybe the cameras are better. I don't know. It does seem a little more dazzling since last year was the most viewed season that the USA has had ever. And obviously we know of the huge stars that have come out of that season. So maybe they're just trying to still piggyback on this amount of stardom and amount of viewership and amount of people who have been waiting for this next season to see if we can find some new stars. So far it looks like they got some money to back this season.
I'm such a communication nerd. I've always been a more emotional type of guy. So I really don't care if I cry in front of you. Where the great guy scale, I'm really like 3/4 great guy most of the time.
I'm big on.
Now he's real cute, very cute. I'm sure we're gonna see a little bit more of him. Hold on, I didn't catch his name. Let me just rewind that. I don't remember what this cutie pie's name is.
I'm such a communication nerd.
Oh, Jeremiah. Now, you know that eventually I'm going to start looking into people's astrology. And so he says he's a communication nerd. So I'm curious if that he's going to be either a Gemini or a Virgo, because both of those signs are ruled by Mercury, which is the planet of communication. So I'm curious, just because he said these words. Now, obviously, he could definitely have Mercury or in some other, like, he could have that influence in other parts of his chart with like Gemini or different planets that are going to be within his chart. But just the fact that he said that he like loves to communicate, it makes me think that he is a Gemini, maybe Virgo, but likely maybe an air sign, like a sign that likes to talk and communicate.
I've always been a more emotional type of guy. So I really don't care if I cry in front of you.
Wait, now he says he's an emotional type of guy. So if he's emotional, but he also likes to communicate, is he communicating emotionally? He doesn't care if he cries in front of people. That would make me believe that he would be a water sign, maybe. What would be the boldest of the water signs? I find that Cancers might want to retreat and, hide in their little crab shell. So I don't think that they would necessarily be the sign that would just cry in front of people. Maybe Scorpio, because they're a little bit more stubborn, a little bit more... they're just a little bit more, they're ruled by Mars, right? Mars is a little bit more headstrong. So, okay, now I'm wondering if he's like a Scorpio. So right now, Scorpio or Gemini are the two signs that I'm wondering if he has a lot of planetary influence and sign influence.
Great guy scale, I'm really like 3/4 great guy most of the time.
I'm big on zodiac signs. No, I'm not.
I'm big on zodiac signs. That means I'm big on you. I mean, hold on. What's her name? Shelly. Is it Shelly or Shelly? Shelly looks cute so far. With these boho braids that she has in. This is maybe a similar look to Serena when she came into the villa. She had these boho braids. Let's see. Hopefully they're not trying to recreate the people that were on the season, and they're trying to find just new, authentic people.
Fully gonna judge you. I'm Haitian. I do speak a little bit of Creole. Sac passe. Hey.
Okay, I mean, whatever, she speaks it or not, but she doesn't seem to have the accent in whatever she just said. But I spent a lot of time in Montreal where there's a lot of Haitian and Creole speaking people, and they definitely had more of an accent than Shelly does.
I was in a 9-year relationship.
Yulissa, 9 years. I mean, how old are you? Like, when are you, like 25? So 9 years, so maybe like a high school sweetheart. I wonder how long she's been out of this relationship. But it does look so far that they are doing some past season lookalikes, doppelgangers. The first guy, I seemingly like his personality better than Kendall, but the first guy kind of is a Kendall type. The second girl is kind of a Serena type. I mean, I'm only really saying that she's black with boho braids, but, you know, maybe I'm just saying. And so far, this girl looks like she could maybe be a Leo type.
He left me. I'm glad he broke my heart because look at me here. I want my man to nurture me. I'm your baby. I am a baby. I'm 4'10".
She's 4'10". I mean, I don't know how tall Leah is, but I think she's taller than 4'10". This is 4'10's teeny. Now, she doesn't necessarily have the same vibe as Leah does. Leah is a little bit more like sophisticated, but with a bit of a hard edge. She seems a little bit more bubbly than I see Leah, but if I'm just looking aesthetically with the potentially her ethnic background and her, you know, her skin tone and her dark hair, aesthetically, she's looking like a Leah type.
I'm a short king. I ain't got no problem talking to taller ladies, but I'm not.
Okay, short king. Now he's lighter skinned than Cordell is, but Cordell was a short king and he came onto the season saying, I'm a short king. I like tall girls. So if him and Shelly get together, I'll be like, they're trying something here. Now, what was this guy's name? Ace. I mean, and doesn't Cordell have tattoos as well? So it's lighter skin, but the short king, it looks like they're trying to do a copycat season.
Not being no damn little spoiled. Dancing brings me joy. I got my rhythm from my mom. My pops, he got 2 left feet.
And Cordell loves to dance. Oh God. I mean, I can't help but compare them to the last season's cast because I'm so connected to them. I still watch a lot of their, you know, social media presence and are pretty up to date on what they're doing right now. And they have a new show that's going to be coming out. I don't know when. I don't think they've ever announced it. Where it's showing after the villa, like what has been going on with all of them. So they're really at the forefront of my mind. And so anything that's seemingly compared to them or like similar to them, I'm immediately comparing. So I'm sorry if that's annoying, but this is the first look at the cast. Hopefully, once I watch the episode, I'll see that they're completely different. But first thought so far is they're trying to cookie cutter some of the dynamics that they had last season.
Who called the pool man? I love making people laugh. I look damn good while cleaning the pool. I got a pretty...
Austin, I look damn good while cleaning the pool. Like, he's not my type, but he's definitely somebody's type. I guess he's the Aaron of it all. Or, no, he's not Rob. Rob is like too cool. He's more of an Aaron type. So, was there anybody else that started this season? The starters were Cordell, Kendall, Rob, Aaron. Oh, and Coy, I think, was the beginning. Yeah, I think so. So if the next person is a very tall black guy, then they're 100% trying to reenact the first episode of season 6.
decent bulge, but that's because I stuff it. No, I'm just kidding.
Aloha! My family and I, we own a coffee shop. My family.
No, I'm just kidding.
Aloha!
Mom, my pops, he got 2 left feet.
Who called the pool man? I love making people laugh. I look damn good while cleaning the pool. I got a pretty decent bulge, but that's because I stuff it. No, I'm just kidding.
It was a pretty decent bulge because sometimes he stuffs it. Like somebody in the producers there are laughing at this lame joke. Not lame, unless it looks really big through his pants or something, and that was a nervous laugh. But Austin kind of reminds me of, what is his name from what's it called? Oh my god, I can't remember anything. He's the Tracker is the new series that he's on. He used to be married to Chriselle, and he was on This Is Us. He was one of the siblings on This Is Us. Justin is his name, maybe. I think his name is Justin. I can't remember his last name right now. Anyways, he reminds me of him a little bit. The Manny. Yeah, again, not my type, but definitely somebody's type because he's handsome. But when he said I'm the pool guy, I thought he said I'm the poo guy. And I was like, what, do we have like another poo doctor here? Never mind. But
Aloha.
I think it says her name is Belle-A. She's very, very, very cute. From Hawaii. I definitely would say, and I don't, maybe it's just because they're from the same place, but she's reminding me of from season 4. Kira, is that her name? She's the one that ended up dating Will outside of the villa after. She was definitely very into Will. I think her name is Kira, but I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she's very, very pretty so far. So not really a doppelganger for somebody from season 6. Definitely somebody of a past season. And if I'm just putting her as in the archetype, maybe she is the Kaylor archetype right now. So I would say the next girl would be a Janae type. And so if she's a black girl, then she may look a little different than Kaylor, but still blonde and seemingly bubbly. And so if that's the case, then they would be matching her up with, what's his name, Austin, the Justin guy, Justin lookalike. We would do Shelly with the short king, Ace. The first guy was Kendall-ish. And so we then still need you know what? Maybe that girl wasn't a Leah type. Maybe she was a Hannah type. Even though Hannah was a little bit more, had more body on her, like maybe their attitudes are more similar. We'll see. So still to come, I would say would be a brunette, like a dark-haired brunette, like a Hannah or a Leah, and a black girl like Janae. And then guy-wise, I guess a tall guy like Coy. And then do we have them all? There's maybe one more. Kendall, Cordell, Coy, Aaron, Rob. And then a Rob type. So white guy, brown hair, dark brown hair.
My family and I, we own a coffee shop. I'm in the back with flour all over my face, baking pastries. I love working at the coffee shop. You make everybody's day better by handing them coffee all day. It's amazing.
Howdy, I'm a cowboy. I was on a horse.
Okay, so the cowboy, he's black this time, so they're still black. He doesn't look tall, but maybe he is tall, and I just can't tell from the perspectives. But Rob was the cowboy of last season, so maybe they're just kind of shifting some of the archetype here, or like merging them, because he's a black cowboy. And so that's a little bit of the Rob-esque-ness. So I still think that the last guy will be white with brown hair, but maybe not a cowboy like Rob.
Horse before I could walk. If you're not being dangerous and you're not living life. My type of girl, good personality, a city girl would be cool. Big booty for sure, big booty.
Big booty for sure, big booty for sure. I can't remember what Coy said originally. What was this guy's name? Taylor. So, I mean, he has these long braids, which is similar to some of the styles that Cordell did wear his hair. But, you know, that's not saying everything. He does look like a short king, though. So maybe he's more of the Cordell doppelganger type. And Cordell is a little bit of a cowboy, isn't he? He's from Texas. So maybe Taylor is the Cordell type. And Ace, who's Ace? Throwing only a little wrench in there.
You're not being dangerous and you're not living life. My type of girl, good personality, a city girl be cool. Big booty for sure, big booty.
For work, I am a
Alondria, I mean, she also has braids, but I do understand that braids is a good idea for Black women going on these shows. They're a lot easier to maintain if you have like a leave out or a wig and it's hot and swimming challenges and, you know, whipped cream and just all this nastiness that they try to put on over your hair. I can understand that this is a more manageable style for being in the villa for 8 weeks. So I wonder, she seems a little bit more of a Janae type, like more of a bottle girl type, you know, which is Janae's job that I don't know if she still works there, but she had before the show. So, but Janae did wear either weave or leave out. It was a weave.
first generation college student. College football is my life. My touchdown dance. I'm gonna say touchdown.
Her touchdown dance is very cute. That's one thing that I've missed out on being Canadian is that I don't understand like college football culture. Never got to experience any sororities or fraternities really, and so that's something that I am curious about in general. And if there were any sororities, fraternities here in Canada, it's just like not the same as they are in the States. So I don't really know what she means by being like a college football girly, but it would have been cool, like just to have that experience. She's definitely cute, and I would say that she's kind of the Janae type.
I'm down for anything, whether that be skydiving, motorcycling, huge into extremes.
See, 100% the Rob type. 100%. 100%. This is, I mean, he looks a little younger than Rob, but like, told you, white guy, brown hair.
Sports, when I see a new experience, like I have to try it.
I definitely think Nicholas is cute, but Rob coded for sure. For sure.
I'm looking for somebody who is my lifelong partner. I don't want a guy who's at the club texting a million different girls.
See, Huda, okay, so I don't know between Huda and what's the other girl's name? The other girl, I can't remember his name yet, but one of them is the Leah type and one of them is the Hannah type. I don't know their personalities enough yet to see which is which. Maybe here she is a little bit more Leah type, because Hannah, I believe, still likes going out in the clubs, but so yeah.
Tired of going on stupid dates, Love Island, find me a man.
Oh, but maybe though, because Hannah was a little bit more full-bodied, then maybe because she seems a little bit more fuller than some of the other girls, so maybe she's the Hannah type. Jesus. They guess they got the playbook, so they're just gonna rinse and repeat.
I'm ready for the summer of my life.
We're in Fiji.
Love Island.
Oh yeah, it's the little firecracker. It's the little firecracker, not necessarily the same personality, but that would be the Leah type. The Leah type, I guess, or combination Leah Hannah and Hannah Leah with the other girl. But it seems as though they were trying to cookie cutter some people a little bit.
I'm coming. Wait, maybe not those words.
Peacock's Love Island USA.
So we got a new season. We hear Ian Sterling. He's still our lovely narrator. What else do we have going on here? It's still in Fiji.
Season streaming June 3rd, only on Peacock.
So I will be doing my best to be going live after every episode, or at least recording something and hopefully getting these videos out as soon as I can. We'll see how it goes, because I probably will go live for Love Island UK and then record these videos. Let me know what you think. I'm also just going to maybe pull up and just take a look at some of their bios to see if there's any more information about everybody. Let's see what we have going on with these Islanders. I mean, I like everybody so far. I feel like they are bringing personality. Obviously, my critique is that it seems like they're trying to recreate last season instead of finding new stars. But I can understand why they would want to do that, because they had such a successful season. So I'm not hating them fully for it, but I just kind of think that it's a little bit lazy, and it would have been a little more exciting to find some new stars, because these people were just themselves, and then that's what we really gravitated towards. That's what we fell in love with. We loved the bonds between the three women in PPG. We loved all the guys, how well they got along. And then they all got their girls, and they're all still together. And so there was just something magical and authentic that happened, and you can't recreate that. So I wish that they'd just gone in with the desire just to find completely new people that were completely different than what we had last season, because that's the way that they're going to be able to find the magic. You can't recreate magic. You just got to try something new. Okay, where is the what I'm looking for? So just take a So let's just take a little look at the Deadline article. Let's see if it has any additional information that we can learn a little bit more about these housewives, these Islanders. Okay, so Love Island USA Season 7 cast pop-ups. Peacock reveals its first 10 Islanders. All right. We're happy to see Ariana back, of course. All right, let's see. Well, we already met them, of course, with the trailer, but so we have, what's her name? Yulisa. She's from Miami, Florida. So she's definitely cute. Where was Hannah from? Was she from Miami? No. But if we're just going to look like a cookie cutter, she's petite. So I would say that maybe she's more of a Leah, but because the other girl is maybe more of a Hannah, but maybe they're just kind of mixing these brunettes with olive skin. And that's all the information they gave us about her. So we have Jeremiah. Jeremiah is very cute, gotta say. He's from Los Angeles. Who was I going to say he's going to get with? Is it the Kendall type? So maybe he's going to be with the Hannah type. So one of these brunettes. Let's see. Just off the bat, she was Shelly. I was thinking that she might be the Serena type, and therefore get with either Ace or with our cowboy. And she is from Orlando, Florida. And then we have Nicholas. And he is from Florida as well. That's the Rob type. So wait, hold on. Who did I say was going to go with? So yeah, so he's going to go with maybe the Hannah type. So maybe the other girl that was later on. And maybe she's going to go with the Rob type originally, which would be Nicholas. Okay. And then we have Alondria, maybe the Janae type from Alabama. And so Janae, her first guy was Coy, but they didn't work out. So one of the black guys, I would assume. I feel like he's kind of the Cordell type. Taylor from Oklahoma. You know what? I want to get those. I hope they have those little cards out where you like match to see who you think they're going to be. But maybe I'll take one of those and I'll put like their doppelganger beside it just to see if that's what they were going for. Yeah, this girl, well, she's more, I don't know if she's more Hannah or more Leah, but it's one of the two of them. And she's from North Carolina. And what was the other girl? Where was she from? Florida. Maybe Florida and California more alike. So I'll say that this girl is the Hannah type to go with the Kendall type, which is, forgot his name, Taylor. And then we have Austin. He's from Michigan. Austin was, the Aaron type to go with the Hawaiian girl, I would say, which is Belle-A. Oh, Belle-A. I thought it was Belle-A. Belle-A. And she's from Hawaii, as we were told. And then our short king here, Ace, is from California. I'm not sure. Maybe, is that everybody? That's everyone. So Ace would be with maybe Olandria, maybe. We will see. Well, thank you guys for taking the first look with me of this new season of Love Island. I'm so happy it's back. Finally, this means summer is here. I remember I used to be waiting for Big Brother to come on in the summer, but now it's just getting pushed to later and later and later. So now that we have Love Island back so soon, I'm really excited to be covering it. So I will be doing videos, recaps, and putting them out as soon as I can. So I'm not sure how things are going to work just because I do have my new flying schedule. I start flying in a new airline next week. And so I don't really know how it's going to work or how my schedule is going to work. It's just different than what I'm used to. So we will see, but I'm going to try to get you an episode out every single day. And I will be going live with Tamika and Miss T-Joy probably once a week. We're definitely going to do a cast assessment together on Sunday. So there might be more literature out about them. We might know a bit more about their zodiac signs. I will present to them that I think who's the doppelgangers and whatnot. And we'll also hear their perspectives as well. So I believe we're going to try for 2 p.m. on Sunday. I'm not 100% if we will be able to do that. That's what we're aiming for at this time. Okay. Well, I'm so happy to be back. Please, everybody, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell so you know every time I drop a new episode of Love Island recaps, solo dolo recaps here on Reality Realnesss with 3 S's. Please like this video if I didn't say that already. And subscribe, I said, ring the bell. And yeah, tune in for every video I drop and tune in on Sunday when I talk to Tamika and Miss T-Joy over on Entertainment in Color. Bye, everybody. Ciao.